for you. Continuing in 2 Corinthians 4, it says this: "But we have this treasure in jars of clay, to show the surpassing power belongs to God and not to us. We are afflicted in every way, but not crushed, perplexed, but not driven to despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, struck down, but not destroyed." And so, Paul's just reminding us here, he just talked about what we saw yesterday, that God lets his light shine out of darkness and has shone in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God. And that thing that is of such great value and worth and just amazing, we have this this treasure in jars of clay. That's all we are. We're but vessels. We're but pots. Our church is called Potter's House Community Church because God is the master artisan. He is the potter that shapes us and molds us. And the great things that he is doing in the world, the things of just insurmountable value, he is instilling in us little, lowly, humble jars of clay to show that surpassing power belongs to God and not to us. If we want to make it about us, about what we can do, about our abilities and everything, we're just jars of clay. We're going to crack, we're going to crumble, we're going to get bashed in. But when we have his power, his surpassing power working in us and through us, then people will look and say, wow, look at that jar of clay and look at the amazing thing that's happening through it. Because when we're afflicted in every way, but we're not crushed. We're perplexed, but not driven to despair. We're persecuted, but not forsaken. Struck down, but not destroyed. What happens when you strike down a jar of clay? Well, it's going to break. We're in the middle of moving and packing and everything right now to move to our new house, and so we're having to be really careful on breakable stuff on how it's packed, right? Well, the same is true, especially of a jar of clay, a clay pot. It's easily broken if it's struck down. If you throw it on the ground, it's going to break. But us as jars of clay, when we have the power of God at work in us, even if we're struck down, we are not destroyed because we have his power in us and his power to thank for that. Well, this has been your word from the Word for today. Hope it's an encouragement to you. I will see you on Sunday. Bye for now.